Also, the Kenya Rowing and Canoe team will be heading to Germany to attend the 2025 Canoe Freestyle World Championships in Plattling, Bavaria in Germany from the 15th to the 22nd of this month. Our Muranga reporter Martin Mwaura caught up with the Kenyan team training at the Jangwani camp where they had pitched, preparing for the Global Championships.
It is around 2 p.m. when we meet the team having lunch. After a briefing, the team changes the attire and one by one, they get into the river. This is Samuel Muturi, an experienced kayaker who has taken part in several international events, including 4 World Championships and 3 African Championships, including the African Olympic qualifiers.
My last event, this was Africa Championship. I was in that position. It was like an Olympic qualifier, which happened in Paris. So they picked one guy from Tunisia.
Muturi, who has been canoeing for over a decade, says it has not been a walk in the park and is seeking ways to improve his performance.
I'm looking forward for 2028 Olympics in LA. So that's my dream. Yeah, that's why we are training hard and doing all this to see whether we will make it.
Among the ladies' team is Michelle Wamboi, who was born in the Netherlands and has lived overseas most of her life. Michelle, who graduated in 2023 with a degree in sports management from Amsterdam University of Applied Sciences in the Netherlands, took up kayaking competitively when she came to Kenya for holidays 2 years ago.
We have the passion, skill, and talent, and I believe that this competition, going to Germany, trying to push the Kenyan national team to go and compete, will not only allow exposure, but it will also kind of introduce the sport within even Sagana itself, and also be recognized as something to take seriously, and which will eventually also push other players that will eventually also join the sport.
The sport has gained traction in the country, and Kenya currently has over 30 kayakers.
I started back in 2020. That's when we started doing it during the COVID years because nothing much was running. So we joined in the kayak or the paddling development club. That's where we've been for the whole period, training and doing competitions.
When the sport was introduced in Kenya, it was predominantly male-dominated. These women are keen to change that narrative by targeting young girls.
A nice game, it makes you a better person, a disciplined person. Also, you add skill to yourself.
It's literally for everyone. Challenge yourself, bring your passion out in a very different form, and constantly just challenging boundaries. And if someone says that you can't do it, just prove them wrong.
The team trains twice a day and is currently working under experienced coach Titus Mureithi, who is providing guidance, expertise, and motivation throughout the training process.
We hope we'll be having one of the person or 1 or 2 people who actually will be in the Los Angeles the next 4 years. So we're working that program, and we have a lot of confidence.
The sport is very expensive, and most of the competitors rely on sponsors and well-wishers. A boat costs around 80,000 shillings, while the paddles cost around 10,000 shillings on average. The helmet and the gears cost around 100,000 Kenya shillings. This, however, has not dampened their resolve to be one of the top countries on the continent.
Like any other goal that's come to Kenya, this can be also the same platform. We have many potential young people who can actually bring those things, but despite the fact of the challenges of the finances, but if the government comes in for this one, it is a good opportunity for our country to also to have a lot of medals.
John Korea, a well-wisher, is among the few people working to help grow and improve kayaking and canoeing in Kenya.
A lot of parents, when they hear their children will go in the water, they tend to fear, but it's very safe, it's very well controlled, very well, the training is on a high level, so not to fear and let their children to come and train.
The International Canoe Federation, ICF, has organized a global development camp along with the 2025 Canoe Freestyle World Championship, which will comprise coaches and canoeists from countries where the discipline is not fully developed. The 4 train at River Sagana are aiming to represent Kenya at the 2028 Olympics, and if their dream comes true, they will be the first Kenya to represent the nation in the little-known sport. Martin Mwaura, NTV, Murang'a County.